Where Soweto's Jabulani Mall has seen continued looting for much of this morning. Private security guards have fired rubber bullets to try and push back looters. Khayelihle Khumalo is on the scene and we cross live to him. Kaya, just tell me what you can see and what's been going on this morning.
Well, Anika, I can just tell you this much. We're now right in Diepkloof Square. As you can see, the refrigerators are absolutely empty. Everything has been looted here. And of course, it's been a running battle between the looters and the police, and also the members of the military as well have arrived. You can see everything is in absolute shambles. You can see it's in tatters. This particular butchery is absolutely hollowed out, and now it's going to be a very massive task for the shop owners as they'll be starting the process of counting the cost. It hasn't been a very easy time. You can see outside the situation is still very untenable, and police are working so hard in terms of trying to restore the order. And obviously, the issue around food security as well, that's another concern that has been expressed by South African President Cyril Ramaphosa. But to try and get a sense from this particular center, we're joined by the manager here, Mr. Sibiya. So, sheer devastation here, Mr. Sibiya. You're counting the cost. Your immediate reaction to the impact?
I'm lots of words. I'm crying inside. I'm broken. Because what I've seen that our own people have done, it's very, very, very sad. Our own property that we have to just come walking to come and buy whatever that we need. It's damaged. So we have to spend more. And I can see the calculation that we are going to do now. It's millions of friends. People have lost their jobs at the moment. From here, what next? Because people will just walk, inside to come and buy. But at the moment, you have now to go to Southgate. You have to go to Mall of Africa. You have to go to Sandton. You have to go to Westgate. Instead of the money that you could have bought, taking a taxi to Westgate, you could buy next to your shop. To my dismay, the people who were looting here, it's not people from KZN or from where. It's our own people around here. Okay. So really, really I'm broken.
And have you been in touch with your clients? I mean, it's absolutely shocking what you're seeing here. What has been their word? Are they reaching out to the insurance company? But also we're seeing the military just got in here in Soweto. Others, it's too little, too late. What's your reaction?
It's too little, too late, because if the army was deployed earlier, we couldn't be estimating this damage. Police came, they did nothing. But they did nothing. Our security managed to curb, but it's only after hours and hours that the police came, but nothing happened. If really the reaction was there from our South African police services, we couldn't be seeing this. Really, our system, our police system really has failed us.
And you're telling us that you have about 34 shops here. So far, have you made any assessment whether all of them have been really affected? Because I see others are still closed. Right at the back of the mall also, it's still a running battle between the police and the looters. Do you hope that the situation will normalize anytime soon?
I don't think so. It's going to take days. Because now, as you can see, when the police try and go to the other side, people are coming the other way around. Because if it was a closed mall, maybe it would be better. But because it's an open center, it's very difficult for them. And even the security personnel that is here is not enough. Yes, so really it's not going to anytime soon. It will take weeks to assess, because it's millions of rents that have the damage been caused. As you can see, those shops, you see the roller door has been closed, but they've got access. They've cleaned up. So people around there are not yet happy. they want to clean up, so there's nothing that we can do.
All right, Mr. Sibiya, I'm terribly sorry. It's a very sad situation here in Soweto, Anika. So this particular center has about 34 shops. All of them have been hollowed out. Everything has been taken. So it's quite a very devastating scene. Terribly unprecedented. You know, one has covered so many protests here in Soweto, but I haven't seen anything like this ever.
Kaya, Mr. Sibiya there seemed like a broken man. Very, very sad interview that you just conducted. And as he said, it's our people that have looted those shops and who now will be most affected by not having local groceries and food security in the area.